Greetings, people. I come in peace. Well, Andy Cruz. Last weekend, I was delighted to be treated to what I believe is one of the most talented boxers I've seen for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I've been very impressed with a few young boxers making waves, like Jaron Ennis, Tim Tszyu, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Jai Opataya, and some more. But these guys really caught my eye and caught my attention. When you think about it, there's a lot of established talent still around. Elite champions like Crawford, Bivol, Usyk. And soon, these guys will be making way for the new wave of modern greats. By the way, Devin Haney showed a real masterclass against Regis Prograis. But on his undercard, the Andy Cruz fight with Straffon really took the cake. I rarely see a fighter so early in their professional career looks to be ready to fight for a major title in their second or third fight. Lomachenko was the last person I remember being thrown into the deep end early. Andy Cruz is class. As well as having an extensive and successful amateur career littered with gold medals, including Olympic gold, he's now fighting 10-round fights with seasoned pros in his first 2 fights. In his first fight, he went 10 rounds with Juan Carlos Burgos, a tough Mexican who's had 35 wins, 21 knockouts, 8 losses, 3 draws, and 3 of his 8 losses was to the likes of Mikey Garcia, Devin Haney, and Keyshawn Davis. By the way, he went the distance with them. You just don't put fighters in their professional debut in with fighters like that. Usually, a good prospect would fight a pro like Juan Carlos after at least 20 fights in. And then last weekend, just to underline who we're dealing with, Andy Cruz's second fight was with a hard-hitting southpaw, Giovanni Straffon, who, if you remember, upset James Tennyson and went the distance with Maxie Hughes. The same Maxie Hughes who beat Kid Galahad and went the distance with George Kambosos Jr. This isn't to say I'm an advocate of the triangle theory. I'm not. I believe styles make fights. I'm making it apparent the class that Cruz's first opponents are mixing in. Straffon was supposed to be a dangerous fight, on paper anyway. Well, honestly, it looked like a post-mortem was being performed. He dissected Straffon so definitively, so categorically, the referee had to stop it in the 3rd round. I'm glad that Straffon was shown clemency and compassion, because it was one of those fights that if it went on, it wouldn't only do physical damage to the fighter, but do psychological damage. Even the commentator was saying he's tearing him to shreds. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that while commentating on a fight. I don't know, but the description was apt. To be honest, they could have stopped it in the 2nd round. Not only has Cruz got the skills, he's now sitting down on his punches. This young man is a real clinical performer. He's got it all. I implore you, if you love the sweet art, he is one to watch. Not only does he have great defense and movement, his punch selection, speed and accuracy are staggering. I'm really not exaggerating here. I haven't seen that much skill in an orthodox fighter for a while now. And a major plus is he's trained by Derek Boozy Ennis, an old school Philly trainer, whose son is one of the best up-and-coming fighters, probably the best welterweight right now. Cruz is where he needs to be. It could only get better. Philly gym, top trainer, elite company. It will be interesting to see what the top boxers can do with him, how they negate his skills. That would be a conundrum that I would like to see solved. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe and remember, choose life.
How gratifying it is to work for the betterment of mankind.